Zwiebelkuchen.
Yeah, thank you. Nice
Okay.
to meet you, Joshua.
Okay.
You did great, Justice.
A for effort.
A plus.
This is going to be a long one. Okay.
Thank God you love civil cases.
I really, really don't enjoy civil cases. So this is going to be, this is my nightmare. So bear with me here. I really, really don't enjoy civil cases, but I will do my best here. So you're requesting $10,000. I'm sorry, $100,000 for multiple accounts of pain and suffering. Bear with me. I'm reading the case here. This is literally the first time I've seen this.
Yeah, take your time.
You
I
are not a
appreciate you
legal
coming.
person? What does that mean? Are you a legal chipmunk or something?
I would let my lawyer speak for me.
What I mean with that is that he has no clean criminal record. However, he has never caused any sort of pain or suffering towards the.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, I gotcha. Your client is not someone who normally is known for following the law.
Correct.
I would like to add that I am positively not a chipmunk, Your Honor, ma'am.
Understood. Yeah, I was confused by that. You don't look like a chipmunk. You got sliced up by helicopter blades more than once?
Yeah, 3 times, Your Honor.
How do you manage to get in underneath helicopter blades? Never mind. We'll get there. I will outline multiple accounts where my clients got sliced up by helicopter blades during either just foot chases or him requiring help due to the fact he was stuck. So incident
Correct.
A started with 22nd of September. Okay. All right. I've got the gist of it. Okay. Let's go ahead and are there any motions on either part? How is this man in the front row handcuffed to the chair?
Max, do you want to explain?
I plead the fifth.
I think this is one for the sheriff to explain.
Yeah, the one, Sheriff. Yeah.
Is sheriff in the second row? Yeah, the one who was emailing me the other day about FDF.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
you also
Your
got
Honor,
invited? I didn't get invited.
No.
I'm only here as a member of the gallery, Your Honor. I am unsure as to why that individual is handcuffed. They were handcuffed when I arrived.
Okay, so
I believe it was
I think the responsible
Iris
party had a nap.
who.
Okay, where's
I
Iris?
think- Yeah.
Bear with me.
If there's someone handcuffed to a chair in the gallery, that person should have a supervising officer.
Let me find out, Your Honor.
Okay. And also, he was playing with the handcuffs. You might want to check and make sure they're secure. Okay.
Max, I'm disappointed in you.
All right. Sariani. Okay. I'm sorry. One more time. Are there any motions on either part?
No problem.
Plaintiff?
Your Honor,
Let's go
there
plaintiff.
is. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead.
There is
Defense?
one motion I would like to put forward is that the judgment sought for $100,000 for pain and suffering. I believe the maximum they can seek is $35,000, if I'm not mistaken.
Go ahead, Taylor.
That is incorrect. It's only, the maximum they can seek is $35,000 for punitive damages.
I just in general would be pain and suffering is $35,000 last time I checked.
Let me just double check. Bear with me.
Because that would fall under general damages.
Yeah, I don't see it in the penal code, so it might be in the documents.
Yes,
Yeah, it's in the civil proceedings. So, punitive damages max of 35k. Compensatory damages, no cap. General damages max of 35k. So, it depends how we categorise these damages, as it were, Your Honour.
Well,
I would
just go by how
also like.
they are categorized as pain and suffering.
Yeah, this
I'd
will
also
be
like to argue.
compensatory.
Yeah, I would also like to argue that these are over the 3 cases that we're going to be presenting in one case, basically. The 3 different incidents into one case.
Yeah. Okay, that motion will be denied.
Okay.
Any other motions on the part of the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Plaintiff?
No, no, Your Honor.
All right, do you have an opening statement?
Yes, I do. Before you, Justice, I know it is, you're still trying to read over. We're gonna be presenting 3 different cases, incident A, B, and C, where my client, Klaus von Zwiebelkuchen, was, in 2 of them was being pursued by police on heights, and in one case where he was requiring help because he was stuck on a bigger altitude where he could not get himself free of, where he was, to put it very blunt and frank, sliced up by a helicopter blade. At this point, once we can look it over as a mistake, as you know, it can happen. However, after the second time, it becomes a little more about: is this targeted? Is this what is happening here? Is this not non-proper training? However, at the third time, we do start believing that that the PD, and I'm not just stating a department, I'm stating all 3 because SCSP back then, LSPD, and LSSD all had handed to this, are targeting my client because he goes up onto heights, and the way to get him off is for them to slice him up. We are going to be presenting 3 different cases, instead A, B, and C, where you see every time he gets hit by one of the blades, it goes, it gets worse and worse. When I took up this case, he did say that he was afraid to do anything because he felt like that PD was out and trying to get him, and he was afraid that he was going to get chopped up one more time, he might not make it. I feel like this is a gross over-escalation of force, as well as improper procedures of Air 1 usage, as it feels very weird for Air 1 to be hovering on such low altitude where the blades could hit my client, where anybody could basically put in danger, and on those high altitudes, rather than just keep their distance and make sure that they keep eye on them. That's my opening argument.
All right, thank you. Okay, officer, do you have an opening statement? Or do you wish to hold it?
I will hold.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and walk me through this. Let's hear the story.
Okay, let's start with incident A, which happened 22nd of September, so roughly 2 months ago. My client was fleeing from the police. His car broke down, and he started running about southeast of Mace Bank Arena. He was running on a pipe where Trooper Coleman Eastchase was flying over with the co-pilot of the SCASP. Back then, the helicopter came at such low altitude where my client was forced into a wheelchair because of the injuries he sustained due to the helicopter. He did attend a lawsuit, a different lawsuit from Jake George, where he was awarded a medal for even being able to show up in such a state. He was put in such a state where he was in a wheelchair, and he got a medal for it. If you look at the medical report, you can clearly state that he had internal bleeding. There was blood in his lung. There was different kinds of drugs administered to keep them, afloat. And all of this because the trooper that was flying the helicopter did not keep enough distance and flew too low.
All right, give me a minute here to review these.
Okay, Sean.
Mr. Klaus, did you serve any time for this incident that you were fleeing from the officers from?
Ooh. I must say, I do not know 100%, but my instinct says yes. I got arrested after I woke up from my injuries. But I must say I do not know 100% because it has been a while ago.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I have a medical report. No other photos, no other witness statements. Is that correct?
Got it.
Am I allowed to say stuff?
I would talk to your
Okay.
lawyer and make sure that she's okay with it.
Yeah, there were no other witnesses other than the police.
Okay, thank you.
There were no civilians.
Okay. Okay, let's go over in, what was that?
No, sorry, I was talking to my client.
Okay, let's go over incident B, please.
Incident B is a few weeks later, on the 2nd of October. My client at this point wasn't even running from the police. He merely required assistance as he was in a bit of a pickle in a high place. Helicopter again was way too close, where my client took on multiple lacerations to the chest. This time, Orion's shield was flying. And if you look at the pictures, we do have two pictures of the incident where you do see my client's visually getting chopped up basically by the helicopter blades, and you can also see, that the helicopter was extremely close to my client on picture B1, and on picture B2 you could see that he was requiring help as he was on a high place. He had an angry, he had somebody angry chasing after him trying to beat him up. B3 is going to be the medical report, where he had 2 times lacerations across the back. He has lacerations to reopen, and he was bleeding again, low vitals, basically fighting for his life again after an incident with a helicopter. And then B4 is going to be the witness testimony of Tia Zadar, which we do currently have in the gallery. Stating that she went to go see a friend to go of my go-kart. Klaus was stuck on a ledge when she got there, and he could not get down. he called troopers down to help. They showed up in a car, and one cop tried to keep Hal coming up to help him down, but kept failing. At some point, the cop did succeed, but a local was following him very angrily, and they got into a bit of a scuffle out there. And that's where they took a picture of B2. Then the heli showed up to help them off, and the heli flew too close to my client, his picture B1, and he got sliced up because of it. Then is B4 is going to be the witness testimony of TS at Dark. If I go too fast, Your Honor, you just need to shout out at me.
You're good. I'm skimming this as you talk.
And then you have witness testimony for Goran Silak. Excuse if I butchered the name. Who's also going to be in a gallery, and who recites his part of the incident. They went to go down to the dock to show Klaus their go-karts, where they went to the location where Klaus was at the point where he again was crying for help because he was stuck in a high place. A couple of police officers arrived. One officer, which currently cost to be Abby, and a male officer, he could not remember the name. They tried to keep getting onto the dome where my client was stuck, but kept failing. A police helicopter arrived shortly after, which Shields was piloting, and the road has ended up into my client's back. And that's gonna be everything for.
Okay. Incident A was Coleman East Chase. What department is that?
I
That would be
believe-
SASB.
SAHP, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Okay. B was Orion Shield, and Mr. Shield is also SAHP.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. I'm checking something. Bear with me just a minute here. I know I seem quiet.
No, you're fine.
There's a lot of moving parts here, more than I think you realize.
Would you like to sing me a song in the meantime?
I couldn't carry a tune if it was in a bucket with a handle.
Oh, no, I can sing a song while you're
Oh,
working
no,
on it.
no, that's fine. That's fine. You can sing to your lawyer, though, under your breath.
I do a mad wheels in the bus, though.
Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay. Give me half a second here. Sven Svensson. Who's this person?
They are Sheriff's Department, Your Honour.
Yeah, LSSD, Your Honor.
That's going to be Incident C as well, Your Honor.
Okay, go over C with me.
Okay, so Incident C happened 2 weeks after Incident B on the 14th of October. My client was in a food chase with the police on high building. R1 was being used to keep eyes on him to help with the height, this time piloted by one Sven Svensson. When my client went to go up the ladder to go on a different roof, when he reached the top of the ladder, he basically he could not see anything above him. He did not know how high the helicopter was, and he got sliced up the second he reached that roof. Because he got his head sliced up, he ended up in ICU because of his injuries. Regarding this incident specifically, on the 14th of October, my client was contacted by Lieutenant Eric Hike of the LSSD for a witness testimony regarding this incident. However, due to the multiple accounts of this happening where he got sliced up by the helicopters, he feels targeted and he feels like there's an over escalation happening. Even though my client is not labeled as an aggressive criminal. Yes, he does not deny that he is that he does crime, but he is not as aggressive as some of the other people in the city that tend to end up in fights and things like that.
Your voice is difficult to hear at times.
Sorry, Your Honor. Is this better?
Yes.
So we're gonna have two pictures for C. We're gonna have C1 is gonna be the witness testimony of Klaus. To his best of recollection, it states that he was being chased by the LSSD on the 14th of October. In front of some big pillars near block 242. He jumped down into the water, swam around towards different block 7510, where he climbed up a lot of stairs. Where he had no visual of what is above him. He did not see the helicopter, but when he reached the top, due to the way that the helicopter was hovering, he almost got hit. He tried to keep on running, but he again almost got decapitated by the helicopter's blades due to it flying lower than his body length. Again, stating like, hey, this is the third time this has happened to me in the last month, and that he feels targeted. And then C2 is going to be his medical record, where he had new lacerations on top of his head area, shoulder blades, and neck. They were stitched up, but he had to lose his hair, sadly, because of it. The patient was found with almost no pulse. There were no other civilian witnesses on this case either, other than the police witnesses.
Okay. All right, Sariani, do you wish to call any of the witnesses up?
Not at this time, Your Honor. Everything that I need are in the witness testimonies.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Are you allergic to cats or dogs at all?
I'm allergic to cats.
Thank you, Your Honor. allergic to cats.
Why?
Oh, we've got a canine.
Oh,
That's,
yeah. No,
going
the
entering
canines
the
are fine.
quorum. Okay, thank you.
I'm fine with dogs.
Oh,
Matter of fact, I used to own a canine myself. What's wrong, Taylor?
forgot my medication. You want to bear with?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
We're fine.
Sorry, excuse me. That's fine. You okay?
Should be okay, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay. Between the two of us, what a pair we make.
Don't get me started.
Okay. All right. Sariani, are you finished?
Yes, I am finished.
Okay. Officer?
Thank you, Your Honor. So I don't have any evidence to bring forth because they already pretty much provided everything, and I have nothing to go off of through my back end. But however, I would like to argue the facts that Mr. Klaus, I can't say your last name. I apologize. I don't want to butcher it.
It is a von Zwiebelkuchen.
Von Zwiebelkuchen?
Von Zwiebelkuchen.
Von Zwiebelkuchen.
Von Zwiebelkuchen.
Von Zwiebelkuchen?
Say,
Von Zwiebelkuchen.
you'll get that one day.
I would like to bring forth that the gentleman has been multiple accounts of fleeing. Like, he is always fleeing. The state did give a lawful order of please stop, like, stop running, stop fleeing. And at that point, I don't find my officers to be totally liable. I do feel that there was some liability, definitely. And I did put forth a settlement offer to the gentleman over there. Because, again, these are very unfortunate events that happened, and I wish it didn't actually happen at all.
Okay. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Plaintiff, anything to add?
I would like to add on what he just stated. Whether he was fleeing from the police or not, using helicopter blades, in my eyes, to an unarmed, in one case civilian, the other two cases, they just a fleeing criminal. He has not been known to show any sense of aggression, and he feels like there has been a gross over-escalation of force. Whether he was fleeing, yes or no, should not have any impact. Whether he got hit by the helicopter blades or not, that's just the sheer wrongful flying of R1 in this case, and the officer should know better and be trained better to use R1 in this case, so we don't have incidents like this happen again. And as my client states, even if he was aggressive, a helicopter is not the right tool.
I think
Okay.
he was whispering to you.
Yes, he was.
I did not hear
Yes,
what he
because
said.
you advised it to me.
Okay. Yes.
Again, I don't think that was the intentions of the officers to actually hit him with the blades, as that would be over aggression. These are just gross accidents that happened, and we are very apologetic to the plaintiff.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Counselor, anything else?
Nothing else, Your Honor.
Defense, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. What was the offer? What was the settlement offer?
I offered 50,000, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Give me about 10 minutes. I'm going to write up a decision. I will be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court is now in recess while the justice deliberates on their verdict.
Sadly, anything that happens behind the scenes in PD, we will never know. With that, I think That is most we will know. Honestly. Oh look, Santa Claus. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, no, I got intimidated by the sheriff.
Yeah, I knew it.
You need to see.
I didn't know which two of his 4 eyes to look at.
Do you think he has eyes in the back of his head?
Probably.
Yeah,
The
probably.
way, dog.
Hey, Rocky.
Oh.
Dog. Stop it.
Rocky,
Oh.
Oreo, heal.
behave.
Sit down.
Are they
You're not
saying
wondering.
dog as in the name or dog as in the animal?
The dog isn't an animal.
Huh.
Apparently, the dog name is Oreo.
Huh.
Oh. I mean, it's Rocky. He probably deserved it.
Hey there, Santa. Hello?
What's the dog called?
Yes, hello.
Oreo.
Santa's watching you. Oh, well, I gotta go, huh?
Oreo. Oreo.
You want a bag of wine?
No.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
I put it in my trunk. God damn it, I can't. Because I would get drunk
You boss.
at court.
Yeah, go. Yeah, let's go.
You know,
Do it now.
It's in my trunk though. I have to go get it. That's so much effort.
Did you just say I'm your boss?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, it's a lot of effort.
Hello. Nice to meet you. You come with me? Taylor's boring as shit. Come with me instead. Me, you, and Luna. Me, you, and Luna. Huh? Me, you, and Luna.
stop blowing in her face, or I'm gonna fucking smack you across the fucking head.
Growl at her.
Don't you fucking. Oil, you're a good girl. Don't listen to him. I'm fucking beat you up.
Luna, come here. Oreo, come here.
No, yeah, you kissed her. There you go.
Food. You need food, Oreo?
Satan of our daughter. What is it? You know you did. You said, do I need a doctor? What?
What are we witnessing right now?
Okay. Okay. Sunday. I'm busy tomorrow. And tonight. I'm busy. You know I'm busy. No. I've got some water. Here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Got some. I'm fucking training.
Huh?
Great name. Taylor.
Hmm?
How you finding
Yeah,
the canine?
I love it.
I gotta think about something.
It's been hard to get certed in LSPD because we don't have that many people that can certify. So I got permission from Lou for Iris to train me.
Okay. If a dog dies, I'll kill you.
Understood.
Oh yeah. You
Especially if you take Luna out and she gets hurt, run.
Well, he can't. He needs special permission from you and your department too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, that is how things go. They need to. He is still new at the stuff, so he cannot just take out a canine that he wants. He has to get special permission.
Can you not just take out Oreo when Oreo's on duty?
I can take out Oreo, yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's his department. Any dog canine from his
Well, that's
department,
good
he
then.
can. Yes. She's the new cop, so I'm helping her and him together, and it's gonna work out. We're good.
Yeah, that's good then. It's good to get your own department canine. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, it'll be good because we've got Oreo and Doug, so that'll give us two.
so.
Weiss. Is Crypto LSPD? I thought he was HP.
What? It was
Yeah,
the.
he is. He's
It was-
sexy, so he's,
He's
high
sexy.
patrol.
No.
Okay,
I'm
what's this?
thinking-
What's this court case?
I'm not thinking
What's
of
going
that.
on?
I'm thinking of the other one.
Klaus
Missy.
von
Oh, Nolan's
Zwiebelkuchen.
one?
Klaus von Zwiebelkuchen
Can't remember
uh,
the dog's name.
got attacked
Chibakuchen.
by a helicopter
Three
He did
times.
what?
3 times. Yeah.
She met Luna yet?
No. She will
Nah.
soon.
She will
Look at
soon.
that audience.
I know, right? It's great.
If you hurt, should tell me.
Excited.
You
Thank
tell
you.
me.
There you go, Apollo.
There we go.
I
Yeah,
remember
you guys.
Apollo, yeah. Remember that one?
Yeah, you guys got quite a bit of canines.
Yeah. We got, I think we got 3, 2, 1.
No, now one.
Did you know that in 1955, a 600-year-old plaster Buddhist statue was dropped when it was being moved locations, only to reveal that the plaster was covering another Buddhist statue made of solid gold inside?
And I think
What
now we're gonna
right.
have
Fucking cool.
Dude, that's dope as shit. Buddha statues are kind of dope, though.
Yeah, I wish I like found, always dreaming of finding one of those rare paintings on the attic.
Yeah.
You have to ask
Yeah, something that your grandma left behind that's something worth like a lot
Yeah,
of money.
and it's suddenly it's a Van Gogh.
Dude, that'd be dope.
Like, if Taylor's on duty and Orange on duty, you should definitely be with her. Get as much experience as possible.
That's my plan. Yeah, my plan is to take her
Yeah,
out.
you need to fucking... She's on duty, dude. Just get her out there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to see because I'm training him to be a handler, but he has no canine. If I can help him get what he needs, and maybe we can, this to be his canine. But I gotta train him myself.
Hmm.
You could always try putting him with Luna.
He was training with Luna. She was helping.
Yeah, we
him
did a little
out.
bit today. We did a little bit, and then
Dude, she's smart as fuck, dude.
No,
absolutely not. Doug is a crackhead.
Doug, I need to get my hands on Doug. I need to retrain him to be a proper dog. I'm going to be talking to you about something. I just need to get the okay for something first and see. But I hope you would like it. We'll just go from there. Because I'm not shutting you out of it. I want you, regardless if you are gonna, I'm gonna let you do the canine handling. If not, also, I still want you to help me with because you are good with pups, and I want you to help me with the files and everything, and be hands on with the office. I don't want to take that away from you. I want you to be full on hands with that. So if you have any questions with medical stuff, you go to Sam. She's really educated when it comes to that. I did. I send them. So that's what I've been telling them before they become handless. They have to look at that book before I put them on. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Since I'm waiting, I'm gonna prep all the papers up on the thing real quick.
yeah, cool.
I didn't do it last night, but I'll see.
Hi, Sheriff. Sheriff. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Are you trying to sit on his lap, Rock?
Have a, she's on me. Have her be with you.
Wait, boss.
Have her be with me. All right, sweet.
I'm all right.
Have her,
Dude.
you have to
How are
call
you?
her, do you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Oreo, heal.
Chilling.
Yep. I'm just observing the civil case.
Who's winning?
Hi there.
This is Oreo.
Oreo. Hello, Oreo. Oh, you're a beautiful girl. Well, thank you. Okay. And are all parties present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mask, please, back there.
Person with a motorbike helmet, could you please take it off? Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Okay, so I have heard no clearly proven argument that injury was actually intended by any of the pilots who were involved in these 3 incidents that injured Mr. von Zwiebelkuchen. Rather, this appears to be failure to recognize the limits of the machines that were being flown. To assign intent to injure in these situations would actually imply an intent to murder, and I don't see that here. In a rescue situation, Incident B, there's a law known as the Good Samaritan Law, which would normally release would-be rescuers from culpability for injuries incurred during the rescue. Please note that the Good Samaritan Law is intended to cover laymen who are simply trying to help. The officers in question are not laymen. Professional pilots are expected to carry a far greater level of training and are in fact explicitly excluded from the Good Samaritan Law because they are expected to exercise a far greater level of knowledge and professionalism than a layman could or would be expected to ever achieve. These 3 pilots are not completely without fault, however, but nor do I believe that there was malicious intent. I'm ruling for the plaintiff in the amount of $25,000 for each of the 3 incidents. And this justice would also like to suggest to the Highway Patrol, notice this is a suggestion, to the Highway Patrol and Sheriff's Department that these 3 pilots receive additional training geared towards better control and situational awareness of the blades of their helicopters. Any further incidents will reflect this expectation in future rulings. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.